Earlier this year, we learned changes were being made to the Public Service Student Loan Forgiveness Program.
Yeah, President Trump signed an executive order that places new regulations and restrictions, and it could severely limit who qualifies for student loan forgiveness.
Here to talk more about this is our race and equity expert, Dr. Rosemary Allen. Dr. Allen, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First and foremost, can you tell us a little bit about what these changes mean and what the changes are?
Absolutely. When we think about the Federal Loan Forgiveness Program, we are looking at people who have been encouraged to go into low-paying fields, teachers, nurses, social workers, and they were encouraged because they knew that after 10 years of consistent payments, without missing a payment, without being late, that they could have these loans forgiven. And the new regulations now have shifted the definition of what a public service is. So the definition is loosely defined as illegal. So this can mean anything from, say, organizations that help immigrants with the legal process, teachers who teach in nonprofit organizations, anyone supporting the LGBTQ community. We really don't know what this looks like yet. So they will be deemed illegal, and there are some people that are so close, 2 to 3 months away.
Before we move any further in this conversation, let's really clarify what we mean when we're talking about forgiveness here.
Yes, Jordan, and it's so important because people think, well, you took out this loan, you need to pay it. When you've paid, let's say you take out a $100,000 loan.
Right.
At 7% interest. In 10 years, you've paid that $100,000 off. What's being forgiven is the $70,000 of interest.
Right, okay.
Not the principal.
Which is still a big number there.
Yes.
So as we think about all of this, how many borrowers are we really talking about here, and how many can be affected by this?
We're looking at millions, millions of borrowers. Some of those borrowers right now are very close, 2 to 3 months out, and now to find out that they are not going to qualify for this forgiveness. They've gone into these fields, they've made sacrifices to their careers, and now they may not be forgiven, and they have to rethink repayment options, look into low-income repayment plans and things like that.
And you touched on this a teeny bit, but for these borrowers that might be feeling blindsided right now, what can they do?
Oh, you know, first of all, document. Document every conversation with your loan officer. Make sure you keep a documentation of all of your payments, of all of your employment opportunities, and document everything. Next is to work with advocacy organizations. There's some pushback to these bills, and there's some congressional pushback and judicial pushback, and then really follow the process, see what's happening, because it shifts every day. Sometimes these executive orders are signed and then they're overturned, so really, really stay in touch with what's going on.
Keep all of those official receipts, create that paper trail.
Absolutely.
All right, Dr. Allen, we always appreciate you coming in. Thank you very much.
Glad to be here.